Hello, this is Erin-Ashley with Erin-Ashley Coaching, and I am making this video to show you how I made my life goal binders. So first thing that I did is I threw out the need for perfectionism, because it's pretty useless whenever you're just trying to get 103 goals and figure out where you're going. Besides, you're going to change your plans. This is an entire lifetime of goals. So if you try to get too perfect in the early stages, you're going to cripple your ability to actually act on them. So for me, I have two binders at the moment. As you can see, I labeled them Volume 1 and Volume 2. So the very first thing that I did is I created the list of what I wanted. This is in response to a book, The Key to Law of Attraction by Jack Canfield. And one of the exercises that he has you do is make 101 life goals. And he says to do it in about an hour or two, but I spent a week on it instead because I don't follow directions. And so I just made 103 goals, and then I gave myself a week to decide whether I really liked those goals or whether I wanted to throw them out, and whether that was really what I wanted. So I just created a list, and I put them in here. And that was step one. So first I created the list, and I didn't organize them. He suggested, and it's probably a good idea for a lot of people, to go ahead and organize them by priority. But I didn't. I just listed 103 life goals, and instead of doing it by priority, I decided to make a binder, and then I can just organize the numbers later. So I created these little tabs, and so my first goal is to hike in every single national park in the United States. And so I created that. And I have a cover page. So this is life goal number 1, hike in all national parks, and the date that it's completed. But then also my plan of action. For this one it's pretty simple. I didn't actually create a plan of action. I just created a list of all the national parks and the date that I visited them. And I don't have any listed at this point because I wanted to visit them all with my husband, and we haven't visited any yet. If I were to count the ones that I've done before we met, then I probably could, at least 10 or 15 I could scratch off the list. And so that's what I did. And the other thing that I did is I just used leftover binder tabs for the most part, but Office Depot has a really cool binder tab sticky thing, and they're about $6 for 48 of them, and you can get them and put them on cardstock, and that's exactly what I did here. I just took that in cardstock, and it works beautifully. I love it. And so that's how I organized my goals. Most of them have a plan of action. Here's an example of what the plan of action looks like. I have the title at the top, Write a Super Authentic Book About Love and Forgiveness. Which number is that? That's 4. Okay. And then plan of action. Some of my other life goals are involved with this one. And then just what I think I need to do to write the book. And I'll probably add more detail to it later. But as of right now, that's pretty much what I have. And that's it. That's all I really did.